Hi friends, welcome to another day of distance learning. Today I'm going to introduce you to circles, and we're going to do a little bit of practice with circles. Remember, this is not meant to be high stress. This is just supposed to be an introduction, and if anything feels like it's taking too long or is too hard, please stop what you're doing, reach out and ask for help so we can help you use your time more efficiently. Here's your anticipatory set. Please pause the video and do your anticipatory set. And welcome back. Hopefully you did get the graph of a circle. If you did not get the graph of a circle, it could be that your aspect ratio is off. That means that your X and Y axes are scaled in a different way. So you might want to update your axes scales to make sure that they match up so that you do see a circle. Today, our goal is to analyze the graph and equation of a circle, and computer programmers utilize these types of equations to create graphics, especially digital graphics. So for those of you who are big fans of Pixar movies, I'm thinking Ellie and Maggie, the people who animated that did use these equations to create their animations. So I did want to get a little review in from yesterday on conic sections, so you can copy this graphic organizer into your notes. I wanted to show you that if we cut our cone like that, it gives us a circle as the section. If we cut our cone like this, we get an ellipse as our section. If we cut our cone like this, we get a parabola. And if we cut our cone like this, then we get a hyperbola. So these are the four conic sections that we're going to talk about in this last unit. And today we're really focused on the circle. So some key features of a circle would be the center, which we usually refer to with a coordinate pair of h as the x-coordinate and k as the y-coordinate, and then the radius. So we can utilize those key features to solve some problems. So here's a circle. You can see that its center is at 5, or -5, 1, and then its radius is 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4 units for the radius. This is a lot like one of your Khan Academy modules. If you click on this graphic in the slides, it will take you to a video that shows you how to solve this with a little bit more detail. You might want to pause the video and write down this formula in your notes. It is the formula, it's the distance formula, and it can help us find the radius when we're given a point. If we wanted to consider this the center, we could also write this as h minus x squared plus k minus y squared, and then square root them, where h is the x-coordinate of the center and k is the y-coordinate of the center. So like I said, go ahead and pause this to write that down. Okay. So we can utilize that formula to help us with this particular problem. So for this particular problem, it has a diameter of about 8. And so we can say that we're going to say that our center is right here at -2, -1. And since our center is at -2, -1, we can use the equation -2 minus -7 squared plus -1 minus -7 squared. So we get -2 plus 7 squared and -1 plus 7 squared. So that gives me 5 squared plus 6 squared, which would be 25 plus 36, and then be the square root of 61. Let me just try to leave that in exact terms, like square root of 61. Now, if you were going to be doing this in your calculator, you might have to square whatever your answer is. So if you get something like 7.8 or 7.6 for this. Then if you square that answer, then it would tell you what would go inside of your radical. So it would give you 61. Um, Standard equation of a circle, you might want to pause and write this down. H is the x coordinate of the center, k is the y coordinate of the center, r is our radius. We could use that to solve some problems. Really quickly, before we do that, I wanted to show you that you could program the distance formula into your calculator. If you click on this image, it will take you to a video to walk you through how to make the program. If you feel pretty confident on how to make your program, you can go ahead and just use this information to make your program for finding the radius. I'm using that distance formula up here, which could come in really handy for your Khan Academy, make it go a little quicker for you. Okay, so then moving on, what is the equation of the circle given below? If this is h, then -8/3 is our x-coordinate, and there is no k here, so 0. And what is our radius? We square root this. Square root of 1 is 1, and that would be using the equation to find the key features of the circle. Again, if you click on this image, it'll take you to a video that explains how to do this problem in more depth. Here, the center is at 1/8, so 1/8, and the square root of 4 is 2, so the radius here is 2. Again, if you click on the video or on the image, it'll take you to a video that solves it in more depth. Same thing here, if you click on the video, it will show you how to solve this in more depth, but I will go through it really quickly. Y equals x plus 2 squared, because our center is at -2. X minus -2 is x plus 2. Y plus 2, because we're at -2, and y minus -2 is plus 2, equals 0.5625. Where did I get 0.5625? This radius is 0.75, and when I square 0.75, I get 0.5625. So your practice for today is 5 modules in Khan Academy. When I timed myself, it took me 14 minutes and 29 seconds to do all of these modules twice, and that was without my calculator, using the program. So I'm hopeful that each of these modules should take you less than 5 minutes. Set your timer. If it's taking you more than 30 to 40 minutes, please send me an email so I can help clarify any misunderstandings that you have and help you be more efficient with your time. Today's lesson really should take you no more than 40 minutes with watching this video and doing the Khan Academy practice. So checking in, hopefully you can analyze the graph and equation of a circle. And for your closure, I would like you to write in your notebook about how translations can be used with the standard equation of a circle. So remember, we talked a lot about equations where we would use something like this, where H is our horizontal or our left and right shift, and K is our vertical shift. How do you see that represented in the circle equation? Thank you, friends, so much for joining me today. I hope you have an excellent day.